Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques.
Hulk.
What's up, folks? What
What
is
up?
going on, people? Hello, good evening to you, everybody here watching the show, everybody on the chat. What is good, y'all? What is happening?
Yes, sir. What is up, man? We got a couple people in the chat, man. Let's look at them, bro. We
Yes,
got
sir.
who
One
we
in
got?
the cut.
One in the cut. Okay, so it's been a long overdue. I'm definitely
Yeah.
ready for the chop up, tighten up. Okay.
Yes,
Nice,
sir.
nice,
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Ryan, what's up,
Ryan,
brother?
dog, what's good, Ryan, dog? What's happening, bro?
What's up? Trail, what is up? Trader, what is up? Let me see
Yes,
who else we
sir.
got here. And people, I got company at the crib, so if you hear my dog go off, that's why. Mike Vrabel, brother.
Mike Vrabel.
Salute. We got Jeremy. What is up,
Jeremy
bro?
Squire, what's popping, bro?
Damon, salute.
P.
Tighten up,
Beasley,
family.
what's good? What's up, bro?
Hey, Rocky.
Rocky Yeet.
What up, brother?
Rocky
What
Yeet.
up?
What's up?
Captain Trips. What
Cap
up,
Trips. What's good, bro? How about the
What is
snow? I
up?
know, ain't that crazy, man? Yeah.
Man.
Hot yesterday, now it's snowing. It's crazy. That's that Tennessee weather for you. That's that fool's winter, man. That's what that is, man. So
Right.
yeah, man.
Right.
So
Definitely.
yeah. So we're glad to be back, y'all. I know we have been out for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're still sort of licking our wounds as well, man, for what happened. I'm still not over it, but we got to get over it. We got to get on to next year and everything, man. So, you know, we got a lot of content to cover over, and as things go on as well too, we got a lot to cover with the draft, free agents, and things like that. So, what's up, JJ? What's popping, good brother? What's happening? What's good, bro?
JJ.
And we got that boy Aiden Clark.
Yes,
what up,
sir.
guys? What's good, man? Yeah, it's been a while, man. So yeah, man. But now we ain't going nowhere. We're here, man. We're here.
Yeah. We what we say sometimes you got to do that mental reset.
Yep.
And you gotta kind of, you know, if you only get your job 40 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours, you know, you gotta kind of just reset. And that's probably what part of we was in was the reset part. You know what I mean? So we back, y'all. We back.
Yep.
Content is coming. Don't worry. Do what you gotta do, man.
That's right. Jacques almost took FMLA, bro, from the Titans losing in the playoffs, dog. Had to take family medical leave,
That's
bro.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because we all know, man, we had a hell of a team and it just went down the drain. But you know, 2022 is here. We got to figure out ways to make it happen this year and things like that. And I think the Titans right now are making moves to let you know, like, hey, there might be something cooking in the oven right now. We're trying to, you know, keep our team as solid as we can. You're going to lose players. That's just part of the business. But so far, we've been able to keep and re-sign several of our players or even restructure their contract to let you know, hey, they want to be here for sure. Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah,
now, you're right, bro. And that's how you continue to be good. One, that's how you continue to win your division, and three, that's how you continue to be in the playoffs. Now, Super Bowl is another thing, but that's how you stay relevant. You know what I mean?
That's
so we got Rodney in the building. He said, "What's good, fellas?
Rodney G? What's popping, bro? What's good?"
Hey, we got James Rogers. Hey,
James Rogers.
So, brother, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, man. Thank you for watching for sure, man, for sure. So we all know free agency is coming around, and there's been even right now a few signings going on. Right now, we do have, we've been able to hold a lot of our players. We've had some cuts, of course, but we've been able to sort of work out some contracts. And they said, Dub, what's good, bro? What's popping? See Dub in the house.
Yes, sir.
So Jacques and everybody in the chat as well, too, man. So let's think about some of our signings that we've had so far, man. Okay, so, right now we are doing our best now to keep certain players on our team and things like that. So far from the players that we have signed, we got other players we got to talk about, too, that hadn't been signed yet. But of the players we've signed so far, including Harold Landry, of course, how do you feel, man, about everything, man?
So Harold Landry was the biggest fish that we needed to catch and keep, right? We already caught him. We need to keep him. So to me, it was a good deal, a fair deal. And it shows to show you that John Robinson will reward you if you put out, right?
Facts, no paper.
So with John, he's a product guy, right? He's a produce. If you produce, he got you. Trust me, he got you. He's not gonna let you fall by the wayside. Jeffrey Simonson, you're coming. AJ Brown, you coming. John knows he has a good core of players that he wants to keep. And with Harold, he's homegrown. So what I mean by homegrown, he was drafted. Okay, with him being drafted like that, and for you to keep your drafted player and him to produce like that, that's what you want, right? You don't want to continue to bring in free agents and everything like that. You want homegrown players from the draft in order for them to succeed. I like the contract, right? Contract's a little heavy, but I like it. And the thing about Harold is Harold each year has progressed, right? Minus the year that the defense was trash. But
that's right.
What he did, one thing that I do like what he did was he said, hey, I'm going to go in the offseason. I'm going to learn something different. I'm going to change my technique. I'm going to do this. And it showed in this season when he ended up with I think, 12 sacks, right?
12 sacks, yep.
So with that product, he's definitely going to get his contract. And he even said, I don't want to leave Nashville. He loves Nashville, okay?
Yep.
Nashville's a place where you can raise a family. It's a little expensive now, right?
Yep.
Versus when we were coming up or whatever. But place where you can raise your family, no taxes, good environment, good culture, right? The Titans have built a culture to where people don't want to leave. People want to be here. They want to come here. So I think the contract was fair. I like the contract. The contract was dope. And to keep that defensive line front together is important.
Yes, it is.
Very, very important. So now you have him sold up for 5 years, I think. You have Bud Dupree sold up for 5 years, but now it's 4, right? You got Danico Autry, I think, for 4 years. You got Jeffrey Simmons, who you're going to shore up for probably about 5 years on that defensive line. So then you have the depth too with Rashad Weaver. So this defensive line is here to stay, dog. Yeah, it's here to stay, and I like it. What about you, Hawk? How you feel about it?
Dude, I feel great about it. As you mentioned, and those in the comment section, tell me what you all think about Harold Landry's contract that he's got, right? So I initially thought it was high too, because if you look at it per year, it's $17 million a year, right? You pay that to guys that lead the league in sacks. That $17 million is a lot of money in the NFL. It is. But here's the thing, too. The way the Titans did this is to upload the money up front, okay, to where down the road it's not so much an obligation, so to speak. And what it does, it helps us from a salary cap standpoint, too, down the road, right? You feel it a little bit now, but next year and the year after, it becomes better for us as an organization. So I actually think the deal, as Donnie D stated, I think it's fair. I think it puts a lot of pressure on him to step up, right? I think he needs to have more than 12 sacks. And the fact that, as you mentioned, you got other guys on the defensive line, Autry, Simmons, Dupree. These guys are real. We have a top 3 defensive line in the league. The past 2 seasons, the team that's had the best front 4 has won the NFL for the most part. I mean, the Rams, Titans are about neck and neck. But the Rams won the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay won it the year before. So I'm happy with the Harold Landry signing. It lets the other players know, like you stated, you've been drafted, and everything. And it's like, okay, if you play well, we'll reward you, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that the money was paid up front, not throughout, right? The guarantee money was up front. Because if it had been paid $17 million throughout, then it would have been a struggle to sign Jeffrey Simmons and A.J. Brown. So I do like that. And someone as well spoke upon Teair Tart. I think that's a good signing as well. Teair Tart was a free agent. When he wasn't, he wasn't drafted. He was a free agent. So it was up to him really to make his decision. He probably could have gotten paid somewhere, but I think for what we signed him for, I like it. I think it's a great pickup. I really do. And I like the fact that Brett Kern restructured his contract. This guy right here, hey, he's one of the best punters in the league. For 2 or 3 years, he was the best punter in the league. So he restructured his contract to stay with the team. And then, the Logan Woodside piece, I could die with that one. It doesn't really, it really don't do much for me, I guess. But he's here. And then, as I spoke upon, Nick Westbrook-Akina. I think that's a fair deal for him too. So I like the signings personally for what we've done. We got other players that we need to talk about to sign, but so far I think it's okay.
Right. And Rodney, we'll get to that. Save that question. I like this question, but save it because we're going to talk about other people we should bring in from the outside. So I like this question.
Yep.
Footnote, dot it, note it, save it, Rodney.
Yep. For sure. And we got 24 people in the chat. Again, we appreciate everybody watching the show. Hit that like button, folks. Make sure to hit the like button as well. And if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button, too, to let you know when our show is on.
Exactly. And Rodney, I've heard this same thing as well. I feel like they're hungry, but that's another segment in the show we're going to get to. So just hold on. Just hold on. And I like the fact, like you said, Teair Tart, bringing him back, he's an extra piece on the defensive line. And I feel like he's a great run stopping D tackle, and he can make sacks too. So
absolutely,
I like you said, I like what we've done so far with the signings and everything. So TA in the building, bro. What's cracking, bro?
TA,
What's
What's
crack?
popping, good brother? TA in the building,
TA in the
folks.
building, bro. I
Check his
see you,
show out,
brother.
folks. Check
Yes,
it.
sir. King
Check the
Isaac, what
podcast.
is up, brother?
King Isaac, what it is? What's good, bro?
Hey, Trilogy Taylor, what's tighten up,
Tighten
bro?
up, trilogy.
Tighten up, tighten up,
Tighten up.
tighten
For
up.
sure, for
So
sure.
we're gonna move to the next segment. Hawk, we know we
Yes,
had
sir.
some cuts. We had actually a big cut, dog.
Yep.
And we had a couple of other cuts too. I think it was total of 3 so far, or maybe 4. How do you feel about those cuts? Talk to us.
All right. So those in the comment section, I want to know your thoughts on this guy right here, Roger Saffold. Okay, so this is my honest opinion about the Saffold piece. I like Roger Saffold. Roger Saffold is a stellar run blocker. Matter of fact, he made the Pro Bowl a few years ago. He's a hell of a run blocker. He does have his struggles in the pass blocking game. That's no question about that. And Roger Saffold has a big time shoulder issue. Okay. Isn't it true about every game? He would be down at one point, holding on his shoulder or whatever. So, I think a lot of that might have played into the fact that he was owed $11 million. Okay. And that's a lot of money to pay a guard, an aging guard at that. So I like Saffold. I want to keep Saffold, but I think the dollar amount is just not going to match. I just don't think so. Can Saffold go on the market and get 11 million? Probably not at this time, but he could probably make more money somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And so I wish we could have kept Saffold, and I think Saffold wanted to be here, but I know it's business, man. And I think that, you got players like Dylan Radin. So maybe we draft a guy or we sign a free agent that could take that spot at guard, because we can do better in pass blocking. We were not a good pass blocking team last year. So when you're in that capacity, something has to change, and you have to make changes. As a leader, you just have to do that. And then when I think of, like, even Kendall Lamb, what I'm saying, like this guy here, he just was only with us for a year. That was really a bad signing for us at the end of the day, because he got paid pretty well this year. So I understand it was a 1-year deal. Hey, he didn't make it happen. And then I look at Darrington Evans. You know what I'm saying? This guy here, it's unfortunate, because I think Darrington Evans is a good ball player, but Darrington Evans, and I'm not exaggerating, might have the worst hamstrings in the history of the NFL. I'm dead up serious. He's been sidelined 3 or 4 times with the hand. He would play like 3 plays and he's out. You can already tell, like, remember the last time I said, that didn't look good. And he wasn't even touched, right? He was running, trying to hit the next gear. You can just tell his leg, which I say, nah, he's done. I think that's it for him. So I hope he can get his hamstrings together, because he definitely can play ball. He's got a lot of speed. But you take that money and you pay, Deontay Foreman or Dontrell Hilliard. There's ways to flex that money. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're not even signing Derek Roberson. This guy here, I think he was waiting on Harold Landry to see how that deal was going to go down. We signed Harold. We got to start cutting losses, man. So, yeah, that's how I feel about our roster cuts so far. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else, but I think those are the guys that got cut. So, Jacques, what's your spiel on it, man?
I mean, like you summed it up, bro. And like, you got Kendall Lamb, who I feel like was a waste anyway. He didn't really do too much. But Saffold, like you said, man, you said it the best. He's injury prone. He was hurt. He's what, 34, 34ish, I think. He's up there. He's an older lineman. So his time is coming to an end. And that's why they drafted Dylan Radin. Either you're going to move him to tackle, right tackle, or guard. And I think he plays guard better. You got homegrown talent like Brewer as well. But do you want to go younger, or do you want to have Dylan Radis and Brewer replace him? So that's another thing, is who's going to replace him. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think we're freeing up money people to do something. People are not just restructuring the contracts just to do it, right? Yeah. Kendall Lamb, I agree with. He wasn't good. Darrington Evans, unfortunate, but when he was out there, he flashed. I like his speed. I like what he brought to the field. I like how he hit the hole. But when you are injured like that, dog, you're not going to stay in the league for long. Like that, the Bears just picked him up, but I still honestly don't think he's going to be even a service with them either. I just feel like his career is kind of on the downslide, right? Yeah. What did I say? Lamb and Roberson. Derek Roberson, he just never could develop, right? Yep. He's just a wild product. He's raw, and he just needs some time to just channel his technique and everything. So, yep. I'm with you, T. I like Dylan. I know a lot of Titans fans are not high on Dylan, but I actually like Dylan for the fact that if he can't play tackle, move him to guard. He's more of a guard than a tackle anyway, right? And what he was
I think so too.
What he was able to do with Bosa, he just needs reps. That's the only thing with football, man. I don't think people understand this. Football is a game of repetition, right? You get reps. It'll get you experience. So that's how I feel about it, man. Like I said, the cuts, man. I'm for now what we've seen now, because it could be some surprise cuts coming.
Right.
Don't know.
It will be. Oh, it for sure
yeah.
will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we still got Ben Jones is still out there, which I don't
Yep.
know what we're gonna do with Ben. You got Jack Rabbit. You can free up $7 million with him if you want to. Or you can ride with him, right? I seen TA talk about Caleb Farley. Hopefully he can make that next transition. So if they feel like he can make that transition, but I feel like the Titans actually like Jack Rabbit. And then Rodney, I got a caveat to that too. With the signings of Tier Tart to a 1-year deal, Nikakina Westbrook to a 1-year deal. I think it was somebody else they signed to a 1-year deal. Correct me if I'm wrong.
1-year deal signing. No,
I think it was those two. I think it was those two.
It's those two. Yep.
Correct me, and I know y'all correct me in the chat. But with those particular signings, I feel like they would have signed Foreman and they would have signed Hilliard to the same type of deal. Unless they're trying to shoe up something on a long-term scale, they would have been done it now. Now, is he worth a 4 or 5 year deal? No, not really. Okay, in my opinion, no. Right? You can give him like a good 2-year, maybe $3 or $4 million. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let him go. Let him stay. Let him do what he do. Let him get back. Let him be that backup that we need. Unless they want to change the pace, right? We don't know what Tim Kelly, because really, I'm gonna be honest with you. Who's gonna be really running the offense is Tim Kelly. Tim Kelly's gonna be the one that's gonna be like, hey, I'm running the offense. You're gonna listen when I'm saying right? Yeah. Then you got and then Rodney said
that's the 1-year deal. That's right. Thank you, Rodney.
Logan Woodside. So even with Logan, it's like, okay, they know that tells me too with the quarterback position in this draft. I don't think they're too much sold on these quarterbacks, right? So bring back Logan.
Facts, no paper, sir.
Yeah, you bring back Logan. You say, hey, Logan, we might draft one to compete with you, but we don't know if he can compete with you. He knows our offense. He knows. So that's just how I feel it. But, man, you summed it up, bro. I feel the same way, dog. So
yeah, man. Understood. And, so we did talk about Brett Kern, TA. Yeah, we did see Brett Kern is back. That's good. Morgan Cox is back as well. That's a good point. One in the cut. That's right. Yep. Morgan Cox, our long snapper. That is correct. Mm-hmm. And again, this is a hell of a point here. I want to keep Foreman and Hill, but Deontay Foreman and Dontae Hilliard. So how realistic is that though? Right?
You talking about keeping both of them?
Yes.
You can kind of restructure them to the point where it's 1-year deals. You see what I'm saying? Nothing where you're gonna break the bank.
Yeah,
you're not really gonna break.
But that's for us. But there are teams that need running backs, a la the Buffalo Bills, right? That's what I kind of think.
With them, I was thinking Christian McCaffrey. Maybe you trade for Christian McCaffrey, right?
But Foreman would be cheaper and healthier.
That's true.
That's true. You're right. McCaffrey could be amazing if he's healthy, of course.
Right.
But you can slick get Foreman on a 1-year. Somebody could say the Titans give him a $3 million deal. I think a team could jump up and say, we'll give you $5 million for 1 year and do your thing.
Would they have done it already though?
Probably not.
You see what I'm saying? I just look at how the league functions. The league is a instant gratification league, and the league does stuff now, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of just waiting. So if Foreman was gonna be that guy, he would have got picked up last year, right? And the Titans are like the only ones like, hey, we're gonna pick him up. We're gonna do blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. I mean, but like you said, you might be right. I mean, if the Bills see some value in him, pick him up. But I just feel like with Foreman, if he hasn't been picked up now, I feel like maybe the draft. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah.
So I hope we keep him, man. We need. I hope we keep all three. That's my hope, and so that we can spell Derrick Henry. He doesn't have to run 30 carries. You know what I'm saying? This is a long haul, a long season. So we shall see. So I'm going to ask a question to you, Jacques, and I want to ask those as well in the chat. Again, we have 30 people in the chat. Thank you all as well, again, for watching in on the show. Hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to smack you. Could you hear that sound? Can you hear that, Jacques? All right. So 2022 is here, okay? And, I'm sure all of you have mixed emotions, mixed feelings. I know I do. I'm still on FMLA because of that right now, bro. So, all right. So, with 2022, for those in the comment section, I want you to write down, how do you feel going into the season? And we'll revisit this question at times because, seasons change and emotions change, right? Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold. But for right now, as of March 11, How do you all feel going into the season? Are you excited? Meaning you can't wait for the season? Are you optimistic? You're like, well, we did lose last year, but we'll be better this year. Or are you pessimistic, kind of like, man, whatever, Titans, man, just get to the playoffs. I don't care where you finish, just get in the playoffs. And whatever you answer, why do you feel that way? So, Jacques, tell me how you feel right now, March 11th, 2022. How does King Jacques feel right now?
Well, Rodney, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro.
Man,
Trilogy Taylor.
Look at that.
It's the same thing. I know we got an optimistic. So I'm pessimistic, bro.
Okay.
And the reason why is because I haven't seen, like you said, this could change. This could change.
Yep.
But you have to bring in something that really, someone that's going to really excite the fan base to the point where we're like, okay, man, that's going to get us over the hump, right?
Yes. Facts, no paper, sir.
It didn't happen, right? Aaron Rodgers, who did he sign with? He went back to Green Bay for a nice contract, too.
Man.
Nice little contract.
Our defense don't even make that much money as a whole. That he made.
I don't think anybody really make that much money besides Patrick Mahomes, right?
Right.
So when I look at
threes, Jacques, wow, keep going, dog.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, that's how it's feeling. So when I look at it, when I really break it down, it's like, okay, what did we really do to really this year right now? And I know it's early. It's still free agency. We're still freeing up money. The free agents are starting to fall through the wayside. People are getting released. Defensively, what do we need to do on defense, right? Besides maybe get a corner here, show up your linebacker. I mean, linebacker position is good, but you really need to show up your corner position, right? And you really don't need to do that, but you just need to add depth to the corner position. Offensively, your offensive line is kind of in shambles now with Saffold gone, right? You just don't know what's going to happen with that. But the biggest question mark is quarterback.
Yeah, man.
Right? You still have Tannehill at the helm, right? Now, I've heard, I forgot who posted the comment, but when they say that he's in there breaking down film, doing this, doing that, what motivated you to kind of do that now, right? What motivates you to say, hey, now I want to get my stuff together, and now I want to say who I want to be great, and I want to watch film from top to bottom, from day to morning, morning to night, blah, blah, blah. You should have been doing that in the first place, right?
Yep.
You should have been doing that in the first place, okay? We know what he does throughout the regular season. You know what I mean? We get that. We get that on a total scale. We get what he does in the regular season. He's cold in the regular season, right?
He's listening to you, by the way, Jacques. He's listening.
I know he is.
He's right there. He's like, okay.
And it's one of those things where I'm like, man, Tanner, bro, it don't matter until you get to the playoffs, dog. Right? To me, and this is to me, you haven't really won us a playoff game, right? Derrick Henry did it himself, okay? D. Henry won that year we went to the AFC Championship. That was the Derrick Henry run, okay? Literally the Derrick Henry run. This last year, well, the year we got beat by Baltimore, who lost us the game? It was you, Tannehill, right? This year's the same thing, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's going to sound crazy as hell what I'm about to say. I knew we wasn't going to get no Aaron Rodgers. And I know we not finna go out and get no Deshaun Watson, so y'all can get that out your brain now, right? I know we not finna go out. We wasn't finna get Russell Wilson, which we should have pulled the trigger on, right?
Facts.
But I kind of knew. I said the Titans are loyalists. They're loyal to what they are, right? They're loyal. They're going to be loyal to their people. I said, you know what? I'm pessimistic because we're going to ride with Tannehill, and it probably might be the same product. Only hope I got is Tim Kelly. That's the only hope I got is Tim Kelly. Remember I told you this, Hawk. What was I saying all last year? What did I tell you? What was I saying all last year?
About the play calling, bro.
Exactly.
Play calling,
right?
Play calling. Yep.
So what I'm learning about Tannehill is Tannehill needs to have all the right pieces. The moon, the stars, everything has to align at the same time, right?
Yep.
Okay. We have to, Hawk, you got to get your crystals out. I got to get my crystals out. Y'all got to get y'all crystals out and your crystal ball out in the chat. You got to do some voodoo. Everybody got to pray before the game. We all got to have a mass prayer before the game, right? Just for Tannehill not to do nothing stupid, okay?
Yeah.
The playoff game, because I know we're gonna make it to the playoffs, and the Colts, man, the Colts just gave us the free range to just skate up in that thing, right?
Yeah.
We have to, before the playoff game, if we have a home playoff game, everybody must pray. And I'm gonna call you, I'm like, hey, we're gonna say a prayer real quick. We gotta get the deacon on the phone. Deacon, you need, instead of the national anthem, you have to get the preacher on the field, and he has to say a mass prayer for everybody. Because right now, he ain't doing it for the fan base. The fan base, look at the comment section, Hawk.
Yep.
Look at the comment section. Like, just look through the comment
Everybody section. Lake Show, we feel you. Damon Beverly, we feel you. JS75, we feel you. Sean Vanderhall, we feel you.
Yeah.
We see it.
Yep. We see. So you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And Damon said, Damon Beverly said, he said, that's right. Tim Kelly is what y'all seen Star Wars? The Last Hope, the New Hope. Is a New Hope? He's the New Hope.
Yep.
He's the hope that how Jim Schwartz came in here and he did what he did to the defense, right? Tim Kelly can probably do to the offense. You see what I'm saying? And tell Tannehill, hey, when you get in this huddle and when the game is on the line, don't do nothing stupid. Matter of fact, throw the number 11 or 2 because I think we're going to keep Julio. You either throw to them 2 bastards. That's what you're going to do. If you throw to him, I heard that after that, he went to John Robinson and told John, he said, that'll never happen again, blah, 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 blah. Now, I got a funny story. I sent that to Hawk, and Hawk gave me the emoji he just did. Exactly. He gave me the yawning emoji because, that's what he did. Like, seriously. And I'm like, bro, until you show me, boom. Let me say this, guys. I got vacation planned in the middle of the season. I don't never do that, okay? I got vacation planned. That's how much I'm like pessimistic about this season. I'm like, okay, I know we're gonna do something through the offseason. I mean the midseason. But when the playoffs come, then I'll be locked in. But so now. How you feel, Hawk? You probably feel the same way, bro.
Man, dude. So everybody in the comment section, I think maybe we had 1 or 2 that said 2, and I feel that because we know we have a talented team. Okay. 95% of our team is Super Bowl ready. But the main position where you have to have the right tools, and it's not that you have to be a superstar. Just don't make mistakes. Mm-hmm. And when it's your number to be called at that time, make the right read. That's why you get paid so much. It's why you're a first-round pick. So for me, do I feel excited? Do I feel excited at all? No. Do I feel optimistic at all? No. I feel pessimistic for real. I do. And I felt great going into last year. And my thoughts were right based on the team that we put on the field. We finished as the number 1 seed in the AFC. I felt strong about this team. And I was right. What I wasn't right about was our quarterback play. And that's what did it at the end of the day. Play calling a major part of it too. Yes. I'm putting it, I want to say 60 quarterback, 40 play calling. Because, again, even the last play against Cincinnati, I know I sound scorned, but the last play, Anthony Ferguson was wide open. Mm-hmm. And did he see him?
Nope. Do it again, bro.
No. Did he see him? No. Not at all, right? That's on Tannehill. So we're essentially putting the exact same team that we did last year on the field, okay? Yep. So you think about Buffalo, the Bills, where we told Rico to say, hey, you guys aren't going to do anything different. You got the same team on the field. We're doing the exact same thing. We might sign a free agent lineman. That's probably what we'll do. But essentially, and maybe a corner, but essentially we're going to have the same team. And more than anything, it's Ryan Tannehill. And we're not going to get a quarterback. I doubt it, okay? Yep. I doubt that. And I was with Aaron Rodgers because of the fact that he lives in Nashville. It doesn't mean, he's Gary, because we have other NFL players that live here too. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he bought a house just recently. It's kind of like, And his brother Jordan Rodgers lives here too. So there's some tie into that to say maybe he had thoughts of coming here. But when I saw his contract, $153 million guaranteed, I was so glad we didn't sign him. Seriously. Our whole defense don't even make that much money in salary in 1 year as a season. You know what I'm saying? So quarterback is not in our play to get anybody right now. We got to run with Tannehill. And like you said about Tim Kelly, I'm not sure what type of offense we'll run. I think more than anything is just, hey, allow him not to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Keep things in front of him. Make easy throws. Don't diverse the player of the playbook, man. Keep it simple. Mm-hmm. When you try to let him open up and things like that, that's when he makes mistakes. Yep. You see it before he throws the ball. Like, what the hell are you doing? You don't make that type of throw. You don't throw it. to Nick Westbrook-Akina in the midst of 4 DBs, nor do you throw it to Khalif Raymond in the midst of 3 DBs. When you got A.J. Brown on the field, when you have a tight end that's wide open in the middle of the field. I'm very pessimistic, and I should feel excited because I know we got a hell of a team.
Right.
But why am I going to give my expectations up like, oh, man, we're about to win this thing. We're going to win this thing until we make major changes, bro? That's where I stand right now, man. That's how I feel on March 11th. I don't know. Something happens, maybe a change, but that's how I feel right now.
No, I agree. And it's almost, man, even in that last play being in the stadium, I think it felt worse being there.
I'm sure it did, man.
Yeah, it sucked. Like, dog, I've never been that upset ever at a maybe one time. I think I was upset when we lost the Super Bowl, but I was pissed, man. Like Hawk can tell you, man. I was walking out the stadium.
That was Jacques right there, bro. That's a picture of Jacques running out of the stadium. Y'all see that? That's Jacques running out of the stadium, dude. He said, "I'm not. No, sir. No, sir."
Hey, man, I'm never seriously, man. It was heartbreaking. I was really man, I said, man, Tannehill got to go because you can kind of feel it, man, when he let that ball go. Dude, something played in my head. I said, man, what if he throw an interception? And the Joker threw an interception. And I'm like, man, bro, only thing you had to do, man. Only thing you had to do. Straight up. And Jeff, I see your comment, brother. I've been preaching that, man, since last year, dog. Straight up. Let me see. He said, I've been preaching that, man. I've been preaching that. Hawk will tell you.
Yeah.
That was my biggest thing was I said, the play calling is trash.
Yeah.
And to bring in Tim Kelly, I feel like the Tim Kelly acquisition, I feel like is a warning to Shane Bowen as well. Hey, we wanted Tim Kelly at first, but Houston wasn't biting. Houston wasn't gonna give him up. But now that we have him, if you mess up again, y'all know the terms. If you mess up again, that is an easy kick out for you. And if the offense does improve, I'm not giving Todd Downing credit. Tim Kelly, bro, I know that was all you, right? Somebody said it and they said, what type of offense are we going to run? I can see more because if you notice, the routes were more jumbled, right? Did you notice that?
Yes, I did.
When the route combinations are more jumbled, and when if you know anything about football, you see the same guy running the same route or the crossing route, but they're in the same vicinity. Instead of spreading them out, then that's where you mess up. But when you make route combinations where you actually spread the guys out and you make it to where the routes make sense, then that's what you're going to see. So you look at how Houston ran their offense last year and kind of tailor that to how the Titans probably are going to run it, just with better players, right? And we see what David Mills did to us. So just imagine that. So
yeah, that's right. Well, here's my piece to the offensive coordinator piece. And yes, Arthur Smith and Ryan Tannehill was a much better matchup than what he had last year with Todd Downing. There's no question about that. But Jacques knows how I feel about this too. Against the Baltimore Ravens, what happened in the playoffs? We haven't won no Super Bowl with Arthur Smith. We were a better offense. And in the playoffs, we stunk it up against the Ravens, right? And what's the common denominator? Ryan Tannehill is the common denominator, okay? So you could have George Seifert out there. You could have Mike Martz out there. Hell, you can have Bill Belichick out there. It's on Ryan Tannehill, bro, in my opinion. But
no, you're right, bro. I agree. I mean, like I said, man, this is one of those things. Is what if, what could have happened, what this and Sean said it. He said I felt a disturbance in the force before he threw it. Hey, you right, bro. I felt it. It was a tingle, man. The force was going all over the place. I was like, I don't feel this. Don't feel right. This don't feel right. And boom, he throws the interception. So we'll move to the next section. So I know this is a topic that everybody's kind of ready to talk about, right? So as of today, we know the combine just passed with all these guys running crazy 40s. Shout out to Davis. Big 6'6", 300-pounder running a 4.5 or something like that. Man. That's amazing, bro. Amazing. These kids are getting faster and faster each time. Matter of fact, my son, once he becomes of age to get whatever he want to do, he'll probably run a sub 1.5. That's how fast the kids are becoming. But as of today, what are some of the positions we should look at early in the draft? And everybody spew them off. What do you think? What do you think we should look at from what we've done so far? And not even free agency, because free agency is not yet.
That's right. That's right.
Talk to us, man. What you think?
Well, this is what I want to say. And we got 42 people in the chat. Again, hit that like button, by the way, as well, too. So for me in the draft, there's many factors right now in the first round because of the fact of what has happened with our offensive line, right? Being, the fact that we let, Roger Saffold go and now we got Kendall Lamb gone, right? So I initially was thinking wide receiver. Now I'm kind of thinking offensive line. I think that's what they will try to do for the first round. I still personally want a wide receiver, to be honest with you, okay? So when I think about the draft, when I think about that, I see people in the comment section, tight end, receiver. Lake Show, all 4 of those positions I'd be okay with in the first round for sure. If it's going to be a tight end, he needs to be cold, though, right? To be a first-round pick as a tight end, you got to be a surefire boss at tight end. So I was looking at some of the the websites as far as, what the Titans, where people think the Titans are going to pick. So I'll kind of cover these just real quick, Jacques, and you and I could discuss this or whatever, man. Yeah. So, and those in the comment section, if you ever seen any of these players play, put your comment in the chat section as well too. So first, Sports Illustrated has the Titans in a mock draft to select this guy, Andrew Booth. He's a 6-foot corner out of Clemson, 3-year starter. I mean, dude looks real, and I've seen a little bit of film on him, but not a lot. But it says that Booth is an athletic, agile, and scheme-driven, diverse cornerback, physical and willing to run it as a run defender. He is competitive at the catch point and has outstanding hands. So this is from Sports Illustrated. So has anyone seen any film on Andrew Booth, the corner out of Clemson? That's Sports Illustrated. Jacques, any thoughts on this guy?
I haven't seen any film, but I like his physicality. The Joker looks ready, man. Like he looks good, man. Like he looks like he plays a part, but I haven't really broke it down yet. That's some homework I do. I'll do some homework with him. But I've heard he's one of the top corners. So that's about as much as I've heard. But for sure. Them to say that they don't believe in Caleb Farley, but the Sports Illustrated guys don't believe in Caleb Farley. But I look at him. I'm like, he's cool. I like him. I still kind of believe in Caleb. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. And I think TA does too. But keep going, Hawk. Keep going. Right.
Anybody in the comment section saying anything about this guy? We should draft a kicker if we trade down. We need to draft a kicker for sure. Now,
I will tell you if I'm gonna go after a corner, SEC, Auburn, Roger McCreary. Have you heard of him?
From where?
Auburn.
I think so. Yes.
23. Yep.
Yes.
He's 6 foot, 190. The kid was a senior. I think he played at the Senior Bowl. Look out for him. This kid, he got good technique. He was one of the players. He's battle tested because he is in the AFC, in the SEC, and he's guarded receivers like Jamar Chase and everything. Guys, if you haven't done your homework on him, please do. He's a possible day 3 pick. I'm not gonna say day 1, but day 3. We got a super chat, dog.
Oh, we do have a super chat. Okay.
Solomon. All right. Solomon. Hey, Titans Weekly, I feel you. I'm still sick of my stomach for the loss to the Bengals. We are the better team, and I can't believe, but I think a better day is coming. Hey, I like it, bro.
I feel you. Hey, Solomon, we feel you, brother. We still feel the exact same, man. I literally feel like this for real. That's me and Jacques' face right now, for real. That's us literally right now, for real. So, Solomon, appreciate the super chat, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Solomon. Thank you kindly for the super chat, sir. Thank you for sure, man. So let's look at the draft here. All right, so we talked about the corner. So, I've had a few folks that put down offensive lineman. Again, that's a logical pick as well. So this guy here, this is from CBS Sports. So this guy is Kenyon Green, okay? He plays guard and tackle. Most people are saying he's going to be a guard, really based on his size, 6'4", 325. On this right here, it says they were pleasantly surprised by what they saw from him. He's on his own field drills at the combine. He showed the ability to change direction without losing his balance. They say he's a very, very good run blocking offensive lineman, not so much in the pass blocking, more of a run blocking guard. So has anyone ever seen anything about Kenyon Green? This should be an interesting pick. So, I have not looked at film on him. He's got very good measurables. Plays in the SEC. Offensive lineman. We do need a lineman. If we draft a lineman in the offense, let me tell y'all something. Do not get PTSD if we draft an offensive lineman in the first one.
Right.
If you do, I understand. I understand.
But
we need a lineman. We need an offensive lineman for sure.
Well, I would say this. The O lineman in this draft, guys, you won't be disappointed. Okay. I know there's a kid from Boston College, Vrabel knows very well. I think he's a guard. I forgot his name. I think y'all would tell me in the chat his name, but look out for him. He's a possible day one pick. The kid from and Hawk, I've sent you to him. I think his name is Penny. Dog, man, what you've seen him? I've sent you film on him. The kid, he was at the Senior Bowl, bowing people down, snatching folks down. He's probably a day one pick. Like Hawk said, guys, don't get PTSD if we draft a lineman because this draft is kind of loaded with linemen, and there's some nasty dudes. Definitely. But that guy, I haven't done any film study. Yeah, there you go, Zion
Johnson.
Yep. Zion.
Who plays with Mike Vrabel's son, by the way.
Yep. Look out for Zion Johnson to be probably your day one pick. Or we know we like the draft hurt guys, right? Jameson Williams.
From Alabama, the receiver.
From Alabama.
Yep.
If he falls, that shores up your weapons. Now, if we don't go get a guard in free agency, and let me say this, guys. If we get a guard in free agency, then that takes it out. Right?
Yep. If
we don't get a guard in free agency, I say, okay, we're going to probably draft one. Tight end wise, look out for Trey McBride. At the Senior Bowl, he's a hell of a tight end. He can block. He runs great routes. And there's a lot of little tight ends that kind of do that, those subtle things.
Yep.
Michi from Alabama. He's another guy. Matter of fact, he might be a day 3 guy you can pick up. You see what I'm saying? The kid from Memphis. I forgot the kid from Memphis' name. He's a pretty good. Now, I'm going to tell you who I really want. You ready for this? Olivier. Is it Olivier?
Talking about the receiver?
Yeah.
Chris Olave?
Yes.
This is what Walter Football, right now, again, these are all mock drafts. These are mock drafts, right? So here's Chris Olave. Hey, this guy's cold at receiver now. And they say Julio Jones is a temporary player, so the Titans might want to find another weapon in their offense. This guy, again, he's healthy too. Chris Olave has a good mix of size, 6'1", 185 in speed. He was a big playmaker at the end of 2019, and even this year too. Dude made plays now.
Beast, bro. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to drop that far, but if he does, he's really a player you can't pass up because he's a day one starter that you can bring in, you can plug in, you can put in that slot. Right. You can say, hey, I got AJ, I got Olive, and then I got Julio, right? Because I don't think Julio's going anywhere. And that can kind of be your replacement for Julio when it kind of comes out. And Donnie, you're right. Calvin Austin from Memphis. Hey.
Yep.
That boy is a beast as well. So there's some talent in this draft on the receiving end, I would even say cornerback, and then your lineman.
Right. Offensive line in the draft of the linemen, not only are they big, but they're fast and they're strong. Right. Okay. Yep. We got guys benching 225 like it's 125.
Yep.
And there's some strong defensive linemen too. Interior, not a lot of good D ends that I've seen, but a lot of interior D, big tall jokers too, a D lineman too, man. So you would almost think why Jordan Davis would be the first pick of the draft,
bro. If he falls, you scratch your whole draft board and say, "Oh hell no, Jordan Davis." Yeah. Let me go ahead and get Jordan now. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
And you have man. I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying we're gonna pick him up.
Right.
But imagine him, Jeffrey Simmons, Jordan Davis.
Yeah, man.
Harold Landry, Bud Dupree. Man, that's a hell of a defensive line, man. That boy's a man child, dog.
He is. Huge. He is, man. He is for sure. So, yeah. So, well, cool, man. So, thank you all for the comments about the draft as well, too, man. You know what I'm saying? These are, again, you all do an incredible job knowing what's out there. So now what we're going to do at this time, y'all, we are going to open it up and have you all sit at the dinner table. Have you all as the lead dog on the table. We're going to chop up some fruit, some vegetables, man, even some lamb chops like Jock likes to do, man. So we're going to give you all an opportunity to ask us questions. We're going to fire off some answers, man, and that's what we're going to do. Yes, What's up, folks? What it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Give me some of that fire, man. Give me some of that fire. Let's get it, man. Let's
So
do it.
Rodney's been bringing the questions. I'm trying to go back. Let me hold on.
Right.
Let me see, Rodney. Let's see, because he brought up a question earlier. I wanted to. Okay. There we go. Now you can start with Rodney. Rodney, thank you, bro. You've been bringing the 5 questions today.
Rodney
bro.
G in the house.
He says, "What do y'all think if we can get Lockett from Seattle since they're trying to trade him? What you think about that, Hawk?
I'm
Would
fine
you
with
welcome
it, man. Absolutely. Just depends on the money. Absolutely. We need a receiver. Yes.
Right.
It just depends on that paper at the end of the day. Are we 1-year deal, 2-year deal, or whatever? What does that look like? Because we paid Julio Jones an arm and a leg just last year at wide receiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need a wide receiver 3. So how much are you going to invest in that? In reality, Lockett will probably be our 2. So I'm fine with it, 100%. Just depends on how much money we trying to scoop up. What about you, Jacques?
I'm cool with it, but can Tannehill get him the ball?
It's a hell of a question, dude.
That's you
facts,
see what I'm saying? I'm okay with you bringing in anybody. Bring in anybody.
Hey, in the show, Jacques, man. In the show, though. That was it. I'm about to walk up right now, man. Nothing else to say, Jacques. Go ahead, Jacques. You got
that's just my thing, bro. Can Tannehill get him the ball? If Tannehill can get him the ball, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But can you dial up some type of offense to where he can get the ball downfield? That's my big thing. Can you get a threat like that? Because Tyler Lockett is a deep threat.
Right.
Can you dial up something to get him the ball downfield? That's all I ask. If you can't do that, then it's a waste.
That's right.
It's a waste. You can bring in Christian McCaffrey. Hell, you can bring in any other little receiver that you want, and boom. Now, I will say this. How do you guys feel about the Colts situation and all the little changes? See, this is the caveat to this. Yeah, we can get rid of Tannehill, but would you want to be in a Colts situation where they're looking for a quarterback every single year? Let me ask y'all this. Do you think, Hawk, that they should have traded Carson Wentz?
No, they should not have. No. Unless they have something cooking. That's the only thing that I could say. They know something. Maybe they trying to slide a little extra money to Deshaun Watson. Hopefully that don't happen, right?
They ain't gonna trade him in
they should not. Right, correct.
Right.
Maybe Jack Jimmy Garoppolo or something, right?
Jack Doyle retired. That's huge.
Yeah, right. It is. So I'm going to say no, but the Colts have. I mean, they make certain decisions. I think there's something else there. That's to why they did that. Right. If you look at the stats, y'all, I know you all will not believe this, and I wish I had this stat. If I find this, I'm gonna show it on the show. Carson Wentz's stats were better than Ryan Tannehill's last year.
Yep.
Ain't that crazy, y'all? Mm-hmm. It is. Matter of fact, I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick. As far as touchdown to interception ratio, Carson Wentz, though, he's no world beater. He ain't nobody. I'm like, oh yeah, we need to sign him now. But he had 27 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Mm-hmm. Ryan Tannehill had 20. He only had 21 touchdowns in a 17-game season and 14 interceptions. Right? Carson Wentz had a 94% passer rating. Tannehill had 89%. Carson Wentz had 42 big plays. Tannehill had 35. So Wentz generally had a better season, as crazy as that sounds. But there's something going on, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope, you're right. Now, Captain Trips, you know what? This was a segment on our show. Do y'all think we're getting a new stadium? Yes. We are. They came out today that they're trying to build. They're going to think about building a new stadium next to the old stadium. Yeah. So right now, if you're not in Nashville, if you're not from Nashville, there's a lot of construction going on in Nashville, period. Downtown Nashville, uptown Nashville, downtown now, South Nashville, everywhere. So, yes, I think last time I seen it was like $1.6 billion that they're investing in the stadium. What you think about that, Hawk?
Hey, man, I live in Davidson County, man. Them taxes going to hit me up, bro.
Hey, them taxes eat, bro. They going to eat, bro. They going to eat, bro.
Man, them taxes is going to kill us. But, I get it. That's why if you're in Tennessee, why would you not be a Titan fan? You're paying for them anyway to be here. That should be your luxury fund.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's another story.
Yep.
There'll be a new stadium.
We're definitely getting a new stadium. And you know what? I forgot about that. Lake Show, you're right.
That is right.
He did retire.
The tackle. Oh man.
Man.
He used to also play for the Patriots or the Rams.
Lake Show, you'll tell us. Go ahead, tell us. Go ahead and tell us, bro. Because you're right. He did. He's retired. So they don't have a first round pick either.
Nope. They don't.
That's why I'm saying they put themselves in a hole to where I don't even think I wanted to be in that hole. So you don't have a first round pick. Just they're not going to trade Deshaun Watson into the division. They're just not going to do that, right?
Right.
They're just not going to do that. So you can look for him to be out the division.
And
so
Anthony Costanzo.
Yes, Costanzo. Yes.
Yep.
Didn't he go to what college did he? He went to Wisconsin, didn't he? Stanford. He went to one of them. He was Andrew Luck's old tackle. That's all I remember.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Okay.
T.Y. is out. And Darius Leonard, he expressed frustration.
Oh, yeah, he's pissed.
He's hot. So that tells me that they're ready to go. He's like, you know what? Get me out of here. It's time to go. Y'all are running this division down the drain. Whatever. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Salute to Deshaun Watson. I hate that for the young man, bro.
Yep.
I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but at the same time, the NFL is a silly league, man. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
That's all I got to say, man. So, Mark Jones. Salute to Mark. What up, Mark? How you doing,
Mark?
brother?
What's good, Mark?
He said we should try to sign Gronk. You know what? I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not neither. Bring Gronk. We need a tight. Look, position-wise, in my opinion, tell me if you all feel me on this. There's two positions that we had in this NFL season that played straight up poor. I want to say quarterback so bad because of Ryan Tannehill. And I can't say he played bad all season because he was the only player out there that was there the entire time. He had some good games. We still finished number one, and we still had a lot of somewhat sorry receivers on the field. Let's just be honest in that regard. But honestly, the worst position on the field for the Tennessee Titans in 2021 was tight end, okay? Ferkser, I don't know. I don't have his stats in front of me. I don't think he had more than 30 catches, and that's your starting tight end. You can't live like that. You can't do that. You can't do that. The tight end position was nowhere to be found this year. Nowhere. No one did anything this year for tight end, man. And so Gronk would be a huge upgrade. Even at his age and in his stature, would be a huge upgrade to what we have right now. Absolutely. Great question. Bring in Gronk, Mark.
I agree. Shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies, man. Hey, the Grizzlies showing out, man. So if you're in Memphis, I know y'all happy right now.
You know who they beat? You know who they beat tonight, right?
Yo, Knicks. I already know they beat them. 118
so, I like the Memphis Grizzlies, by the way. So let me make sure that's understood. Or the Memphis is cool. But I've been a Knicks fan even before Memphis got here, man. So yeah, I got some homies that's at the game. It was at the game. They text me and everything too, man. So.
Hey, salute to my Memphis folks, man. Salute to y'all, bro.
Yep.
He said, Nate said we need 3 tight ends. I'd be cool with bringing back Pruitt if he can. Yeah, I you know what? Pruitt is a good third option. I like what
good third tight end. Correct.
Hey, when he was out there, he was balling. He was making plays. I was like, okay, Pruitt is doing his thing. He's just not a full-time starter. Yep. So let's see. Like I said, he said, what do you guys feel about letting Jack Rabbit go and try to see what Gilmore's looking like? You know what? Jack Rabbit, to me, improved.
He did.
And I think the team actually likes Jack Rabbit. Like, Vrabel, I think, said was one of his favorite players was Jack Rabbit, right?
Yep.
So, the only way I can see Jack Rabbit being a casualty is because of the money. But if you can bring Gilmore in, at least I know Gilmore is going to definitely turn it up, and he's going to be to the point where he can hold that side down to Caleb Farley. Because I'm going to tell y'all guys, Caleb Farley, man, I still have faith. He just has to put in the work to learn the position. He's a converted receiver to DB, right? Yep. Mentally, yes, he knows, okay, hey, this is a slant route, but I got to take my mind out of running it as a receiver, and I got to take my mind and put it in as a DB. Right. I think once he learns the position, he's gonna be dangerous. But I think he needs to link up. And I don't know why a lot of NFL players don't do this. You need to link up with your buddies that are successful, like Caleb, like Christian Fulton and successful DBs in the league, because that makes you great. Look at Bayer. Bayer did that in the offseason. Bayer does it a lot in the offseason. Iron sharpens iron, right? You want to get great. You want to be the greatest person and the best version of yourself. So what you want to do is you want to go out there and you want to succeed. And I want to learn techniques. Hey, teach me this, teach me that. So that way you can be great. AJ Brown, I'm gonna get on AJ Brown real quick. He does a lot of talking on Twitter. I'm like, bro, stop talking on Twitter and go out there and perfect your craft, right? Go out there and do your thing. So that's how I feel about it. But you know what? Hey, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, it'd be a good exchange. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do I honestly think if we cutting Jack Rabbit, it's because of contract dollars at the end of the day?
Yes.
So if we bring in Gilmore, we'd have to pay him more than Jack Rabbit. Do I think that done? No. I think it'd be too much money, man. So yeah,
I agree.
Bud Dupree is close to 100%. Yeah, we will be elite for sure.
Yes,
For
yes.
sure.
JS said, and you know what? That's the only thing I got hope in. If I got something I'm excited about, is the defense.
Right, correct.
Defense gonna be even more better.
Yep.
JS75, he said, do y'all think Zach Cunningham is going to be our starting linebacker due to cap set?
Yes, he will, because in order to make it happen, there will be a linebacker or two that will get cut.
Sean Evans, Jayon Brown.
One of them, one or two will. And honestly, I would like to keep them and work something out with them, because I think there's so many ways you could work them into the defense. But if you want a run stopping linebacker, I mean, Rashaan Evans is kind of that guy in that regard. He's not as good as Zach Cunningham in the run game. You know, Zach Cunningham is elite in run and stopping the run. Passing coverage is not his thing, but he can stop the run for sure. So
I agree.
He'll be back.
I agree. Mark Jones says, do y'all think us rushing Derek back for the playoffs game hurt us since Foreman was in sync with the offense? Let me say this. I don't think rushing him back was the issue. You said it though, Mark. In sync. The key word is in sync.
Facts, no paper.
Foreman was in sync. So what they should have did was they should have kept Foreman out there as the main back and used Derek as the secondary back, right? So he can get his feet wet and get warm, because it takes more than one game for you to get your feet wet. Now, if that's the case, you should have started him when y'all played Houston. That way he could have got the game. He should have got game shape, game ready, and everything like that. So, no, you know what? I agree with you, bro. But you said it. In sync. Sync is the key word. So, great comments, bro. Great comments.
It is, bro. It is.
I think they didn't have Henry make a deep run, which is why they played him, is what I think.
Okay. I got you, Isaac.
Yeah, even with the Henry thing, Henry's going to be so motivated. Him and Tannehill right now are motivated. And I got to give Tannehill, I will give him the credit on this. He's in the building trying to learn, trying to get that Mamba mentality. But, bro, you should have been having this back in Miami, bro.
Facts, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That don't come overnight. So, I mean, if it does, I mean, salute to you. If you can change overnight, I give you credit. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. For sure.
So what we'll do, guys, we'll go 10 more minutes, because I know it's snowing here.
Yep. Yeah.
And when it's snowing here, hey, we got to get prepared, bro. So
yeah, we do.
We'll take a few more questions. And get it cracking. And by the way, Hawk, let them know what our next show is gonna be back. I know be about. I know you guys tend to love this show that we do.
Absolutely. It is one of our favorite shows to do, man. And so next week, folks, make sure you tune in. Click the notification bell when you see the video link pop up. We are going to have the Tennessee Titans University end of the year report card show live. You do not want to miss this show. We are going to grade every position, every coach, even from the general manager to the head coach to the owner. We are grading everybody. Everyone can get that smoke, okay? So please make sure, check it out. End of the year report card, live show next week. Check it out. We'll be there. Holla at your boy. We're there.
Yes, sir. So Isaac asked, do you think Brewer's ready to start? You know what? He has no choice. I'm going to say this. He has no choice. If you don't bring in a rookie, because the rookie better be a bad boy. He better be cold, right? But Brewer's going to have to get the reps, and I think this gives him an opportunity, him or Dylan, to get the reps. So it's really repetition, man. That's how you get better as a person and as a teammate. But Hawk like, nope. He said nope. Hawk said nope. He said nope. JS, you know what? JC, I think JC would be too expensive.
Yeah, way too expensive.
His price tag would be up there with Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. New England's going to sign him.
But he's a free agent now.
Yeah, I know it. But I think New England will sign him.
Sign him back. You don't think they want to go younger?
I don't know, man. I think I don't. New England's defense was really, their pass defense was really good last year.
They let go Van Noy too.
Yeah.
Just saying. I feel like when teams do that, they want to go young. That's a lot of good little players that's coming out that got released or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. Well,
I don't know. I just say I at least think they probably will keep him, but we'll see. We don't know. We don't know yet. So
I got a little mini football player right here. My son's moving the table. What are you doing?
We still got 39 people in the chat. Make sure to hit that like button, folks. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, folks. Hit that subscribe button.
That's funny. So
Yeah.
Donnie D said, I can't see him going back to New England. That's why I say, with New England, I don't know. Hey, we got a super chat from Sean.
Sean Britton, what's up, Sean? What's good,
Hey,
bro?
what's
What
good?
is happening?
$20, bro, for the
$20 super chat, bro.
$20.
Hey, what up, man? What's up? Hey, we want to say appreciate that, man. Sean Britton in the house. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Thank you, Sean Britton. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you kindly, good brother. Thank you kindly.
Right. Exactly, bro. And guys, I'm gonna tell you about the super chats. You guys, you invest in the show. This goes back into the show. So we appreciate you guys' support. We appreciate y'all guys riding with us, man. We call y'all lawyers, man. Y'all the weekly family, man. So we really appreciate this, bro. Like straight up. I don't think we give y'all enough credit, man. But y'all bring the fire, y'all bring the heat. And we try to bring this content to y'all so we can make sure we talk these Titans, dog. So definitely, man. Hey, Sean, one more again, bro. Appreciate the super chat, dog.
Appreciate it, Sean. For sure, man. For sure.
Investing back in the show. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
So we'll take about 2 more questions. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. By the way, I know it's been a while. I hope you are enjoying the show. We are enjoying the show. We talk tight. Sometimes we've had Titan talks. I'd be like, ooh, we got to save that for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Yeah, man.
Sir. We bring that fire comes from even the offline, bro. We be talking, we chopping it up, man.
That's right.
Like literally, guys, we talk about the Titans 24-24.
Yep, that's right, man. That's
like almost an obsession. It's like, man, y'all talk about these jokers all the time.
Yeah, man.
Like straight up, like seriously. So let's see. Mark Johnson, he says, if Tanny plays like he did year 1 for us and D from last year, we will win it. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Mark. Yeah.
But the problem is the fact that he showed us now that he has to have a legit all-C. And like you said, Hawk, earlier, at the end of the day, he lost us that game when we played the Ravens.
Exactly. He did. So you had the pieces. The defense stepped up.
They did. Surprisingly, like it was surprisingly that they stepped. I was like, the defense was trash all year, and all of a sudden y'all want to act right.
Yep.
And then
you're right.
Then you turn around and you throw it to Khalif freaking Raymond, man. Bro, get out of here, bro.
The only thing Baltimore did well was just Lamar Jackson running. That's all. He had 1 or 2 good runs, and that's it. Our offense just couldn't score enough points.
Right. And you know what, Mark? I agree with you on this. I 100% agree with you. I told Hawk this. I said, man, look, Julio and him are not going to be on the same page year 1. But year 2, man, you give him year 2. And this is another thing with them, Julio. It's like, man, hey, you need to be out there with him right now getting these reps. 50, damn, Sean.
Sean, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, damn, Sean. Okay,
Sean, bro. That's 3. That's 3 booms right there.
3
Sean.
booms.
Bro.
Wow, brother.
We appreciate that, dude. Sean Britton in the house. We gonna give him 3. Jacques, you good with that, bro?
I'm down, bro.
Sean Breezy in the house. $50 super chat. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Sean Britton in the building, folks. Sean Breezy. What's good? Good stuff, man. Hey, we appreciate it, Sean. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, Sean, bro. Hey, you killing it, bro. Like straight up. Like I said, we really appreciate y'all, man. Like straight up. Like straight up.
Straight up, man.
Like straight up. Let me see. So hey, this is my homeboy, Gio. Gio, boy, you funny, boy.
What's good?
You are funny, Gio. So shout out to you, G. He said so in Tannehill still your guy. Now, Gio, if you just tuned in to the show, brother, I think we kind of gave that up a long time ago after them playoffs, bro.
Yep. Is Tannehill our guy? No. Is he?
Now my boy Gio, he an Eagles fan, right? So I can ask him the same question. I'm like, hey, y'all believe in what's his name? But nah, man, to be honest with you, bro, he's a temporary fix that we got to figure out our future.
That's right.
Now, I will ask y'all this. If you see a quarterback that y'all like, what do you see? Who would y'all want to draft in the draft this year, maybe in the 3rd or 4th round for a quarterback?
Yeah.
I'm not saying first. We don't have a 2nd round, but I'm not saying first. I'm saying 3rd or 4th round to compete with Welcome Woodside. What do y'all think? What do you think, Hawk?
It just depends, man, on who's available. I know you and I have talked a lot about Carson Strong being possibly available in the third round. I think his arm strength is too strong to be there. I think he'll probably be picked up in the second round just on that alone. For sure, the quarterback from Liberty, Malik. Why do I keep forgetting his last name?
Malik Willis.
Willis. He won't be available.
No.
I don't think Pickett will be available for Pittsburgh.
Nah.
I just don't think if you draft a quarterback this year, maybe fourth round, third would be okay. We'll see, man. But we need players. So because we don't have a second round pick, if you draft a third round pick, you draft two. These guys should either be starters or going to play. So you might hold off on a quarterback just completely this year in the draft. Just wait till next year and draft a quarterback in the first round in 2023.
Right. But y'all, I'm gonna say this too. There's a kid out of South Carolina State. Okay, HBCU. Shout out to my HBCUs. I seen him play. They played Jackson State in the I think it was a celebration bowl. This kid was amazing. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Darius Leonard went to South Carolina State, and I told Hawk this. I said, "There's a lot of players on that South Carolina State team that's NFL ready."
Absolutely.
When I was watching the game,
good.
They are good, man. There was a quarterback that I was looking at. Now, the Titans were at the Alabama A&M Pro Day, and there's a receiver that they were scouting, and I think they were looking at. They have a quarterback that's pretty solid as well. So I don't see them getting, but Bailey Zappi, the problem I got with Bailey Zappi's arm strength is he just don't do it for me, right?
He doesn't. I've seen him play.
If I was to choose one at this draft, surprisingly to me, it'll be Carson Strong because of his arm strength. He's not athletic, but his arm strength, and he can get that ball downfield.
Yeah.
But they're gonna, and John said it too. He said they're gonna have to start looking. Tannehill's not gonna be here forever. So you're gonna have to start making that decision.
That's 2023.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion.
What's the kid's name?
The Cincinnati quarterback Ritter will be gone too.
Yeah. What's his name, man?
You get Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. Okay.
Hey, yeah, I've heard he's pretty solid.
I've seen him play many games. He is really good, man. D09.
Nah, bro. No. Nope. Hell no. No. Mark Jones, what if we got married? Nah.
Nope.
Nah. He can be a Colts option. So, Gio, what you talking about? He said, y'all have a team that's ready now. And I agree. Don't y'all think y'all can afford waiting and hoping for a rookie quarterback to take us into the Deshaun might be the way. Deshaun won't get traded. I got to say it early in the show. Deshaun will not. They will not trade Deshaun in your division.
Exactly. Why would you want to draft a pissed off Deshaun Watson? Deshaun Watson's unbelievable.
Yep. Unless you're gonna throw the house, unless you give up your next 3 first-round picks throughout the year.
Yep.
Nah.
That's true.
Definitely
That's
not.
True,
You know what I mean?
That's true. So.
Yeah, nah, bro. I haven't gotten over the false start.
Yeah, us either, man.
Bro. Like a lot of that part in that whole game, I would never have that feeling. I was so geeked up before that game, man. Like, I ain't never felt I never felt that way in a game. So
understood, man.
Bro.
Understood. So cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you all for watching in the show, y'all. As always, man, we appreciate it, folks. We had almost up to 50 folks that was watching the show. So again, we appreciate everybody definitely hitting that like button, the subscribe button as well. Jeremiah, don't worry about it, bro. It'll be on there, man. And we're going to have a show next week. Just, hit that notification bell. The draft, the grade show, the report card show, again, will be our next show. You definitely don't want to miss this show. Please make sure to tune in to that for sure. Mm-hmm. So again, thanks as well. I hope everyone has a great weekend. As always, you can check us out on Instagram at Tennessee Titans Weekly. You can check us out on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. We also, as well, we have merchandise that's on Teespring, TEE Spring at Tennessee Titans Weekly, and as well on email. We are at Tennessee Titans Weekly at gmail.com, folks.
Mm-hmm. And when you do check those out, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the podcast on Apple. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And like Hawk said, we got a great show next week to do the grades. I mean, It probably might be a surprise. It might not be a surprise. What we gonna grade or whatever, but definitely, man. Like I said, we here to serve y'all, man, and bring y'all this fiery content, man, and get it going, man. Like you said, hey, you be saying, Mr. Host, love y'all, have y'all boys. Hopefully we can do it. Yes, definitely, man.
Yes, sir.
And appreciate it.
For
And
sure, man. Appreciate
like
it, D09. Appreciate
yes,
that, bro.
sir. Yes, sir. Turn your notification bells on. It's gonna let you know when we go live, when we post any content or anything like that.
That's right.
And hey, like we always say, man, tighten up. Let's get ready for the show next week.
Yep.
And hopefully the Titans make some more moves before next week so we can talk about
Facts.
those as well. So
facts, no paper. Sir.
Definitely.
And get your hands and get your paper and pen ready because we're gonna be grading them. We're gonna have you all grade them as well as far as every position, every coach, the draft, everything. Anything you can think of, we grading everything.
I already got my F grade, but I'm gonna say that for the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, well, folks, we'll see you later. And as always, facts,
no paper.